So welcome back. Beata, before we get started, thank you again for jumping in and taking part in this next demonstration.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So before we jump into it, and I do want to get straight into the demo itself, I'm just curious, out of the handful of demonstrations that you've been a part of during this online training, how are you feeling about everything in regards to the problems we talked about?
My problems,
Yes.
they feel really good.
Excellent. Good to
It's
hear.
no problem. Not much problem left. Just very interesting how easy and fast when it's
Yes.
actually addressed can kind of resolve themselves and disappear.
Excellent. Good to hear. And as far as the strategies themselves, being that you're a studying hypnotherapist and you're still, you're seeing clients now and you're still continuing your studies, being a part of these new demonstrations is what you've learned in the past, but also this new style of hypnosis. Is it all coming together for you? Is it starting to make more sense?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Specifically, the previous session where we have very visually different style of interview.
Yes.
That's a very big lesson for me. Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. So we're going to continue on in the same vein. I'm going to take you through another demonstration utilizing some new hypnotic principles, but we're going to turn the tables a bit. This again is just going to be another induction infused with some sort of therapy and some testing as we did yesterday. But we're going to turn our attention to some more internal things that are happening in regards to your problem. We'll still go through the interview, and then let's just imply this new induction. And let's just see where this takes you. Like always, the problem you work on will be entirely up to you. So what is it that you wanted to work on today being a part of this demonstration?
I do have, I want to say fear, but it's not really fear because I'm not scared to stand on a stage.
Mm-hmm.
But once I'm there, I get frozen. So
Sure.
I can step up, but once I'm there, I'm not myself. I instantly lose all my saliva. My mouth gets very, very
Sure.
dry. And I just cannot even speak. I get frozen.
Okay.
I panic when I'm there.
Okay. And you said it's not a fear. So what is it then?
Well, it is a fear when I'm there. It's not a fear for me to go and stand there.
Sure.
But it's a fear once I'm there.
So what happens once you're there?
All those emotions just come up and fear comes up. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what stops you from speaking the way, I guess, that you want to on stage?
In the physical aspects where I cannot speak and my jaw kind of locks in.
Mm-hmm.
I have very dry mouth.
Sure.
And I just feel frozen, really.
Okay. And how is this a problem for you? Is this something you've been working on for a while, or how has this all come about?
Yes, I've been working on it for a while. So once upon a time, I could not even imagine stepping on the stage. So I'm better now, so I can go there, and I jump on every opportunity I have. Don't have
Sure.
many, but when I have,
Mm-hmm.
just to prove myself that I can do it. But once I'm there,
Mm-hmm.
it's just working.
Okay. And what's the feeling you get from this? What do you start to feel when you're on stage and you start freezing up?
A fear.
Mm-hmm. A fear.
Fear, pressure.
Pressure. So fear and pressure, right?
Yes.
And where in the body do you feel that fear and pressure? That's it. Where in the body does it happen?
It's hard to really say.
It's hard to really say. It's hard to really say.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a fear and a pressure, right?
Yes.
But it's hard to really say. So how are you feeling right now talking about the problem?
I don't know how I feel. I'm not on stage, so I feel
Sure.
okay talking about it.
Mm-hmm. And how's your body feel right now?
Yeah, it's getting frozen, actually.
It's getting frozen. But you're not on stage, right?
No, I'm not. But when I'm imagining that I would be and that I am, then
Right.
yes.
Start to feel that frozen feeling. And where are you feeling it right now?
Where?
Yeah.
I feel my mouth start getting dry.
Your mouth starts getting dry.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hard to say, isn't it?
Yes.
Your mouth starts getting dry because there's a fear. There's a fear and a pressure.
Yes.
You start to feel when you're standing on stage.
Yes.
And then your mouth goes dry. And you lose the ability to speak.
Yes.
And what's happening right now?
I'm losing the ability to speak.
Losing the ability to speak. So what I'm curious about is I wonder what losing the ability of speaking has to do with wanting to speak on stage. I wonder what they have to do with each other.
Because I wanna do the stage thing.
You want to do the stage thing.
Yes.
You want to do the stage thing. So I wonder what losing the ability to speak has to do with wanting to do the stage thing. I wonder what can be learnt from that. And it's quite an unusual question, so you may really have to think about it.
I can't perform on stage if I cannot speak.
You can't perform on stage if you cannot speak.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you feeling right now?
Strange.
Strange. And where are you feeling strange?
My face.
In your face. Do you normally have a strange feeling face?
No.
No, but there it is. Face feeling strange.
Yes.
And I wonder what that has to do with speaking on stage. Because you cannot perform with a face that feels strange and the inability to speak. I wonder what can be learnt from this. That's it. Really think it through. It's a strange question for a strange problem. Really think it through. That's it. All the way strange now. And be curious what that has to do with performing on stage. So what's happening right now?
I can see myself floating above a big stage.
You can see yourself floating above a big stage.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Funny enough, I'm sitting on a broomstick.
You're sitting on a broomstick. You're sitting on a broomstick.
I don't know where that comes from.
I'm not sure either, but there it is, right? So how do you feel about seeing that right now?
Funny.
Funny. How do you feel about speaking on stage right now?
Funny.
Right. That's it. There you go. Strange way to speak on stage, wouldn't you say? That's it. There you go. I mean, quite the entrance to float in on stage on a broomstick, right? No words for that.
No, no, it just makes me laugh.
I can tell. I wonder why.
Because it's funny.
It is funny.
I don't know why I took the broomstick through.
You're doing a good job. So just enjoy it.
Okay.
Floating in on a broomstick. That's it. And how are you feeling right now?
Okay, happy.
Happy.
Really, really happy inside.
I can tell. Happy inside, right? Whereabouts?
My face.
Your face. You mean it's not strange anymore?
No, I just want to laugh.
I can tell.
The broomstick was funny.
Yeah, it would be.
I
That's
have
it.
a laughing hypnosis.
Laughing hypnosis indeed. Who would have thought that laughing could be the best medicine, right?
Laughing would get rid of the strange feeling.
It would.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess if you're laughing on stage as a possibility, what does that do for you?
I don't have to feel strange and scared.
You don't have to feel strange or scared because you're probably having too much fun, right?
I don't think it's possible to laugh and be scared at the same time.
Yeah. Quite a spectacle if you could, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
I think this broomstick gonna stay with me forever.
Yeah. Quite a useful tool, wouldn't you say? Especially for cleaning up old habits.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So if I guess if you're laughing this much or more, it really doesn't matter what you say because everyone's probably laughing with you. Which means you're doing a great job.
Probably yes.
So how do you feel about talking on stage right now? How do you feel about the fear?
That's absolutely fantastic.
You mean you're happy to have it now? Wow, that's
Yes.
strange.
I'm probably gonna buy myself a little broom I can carry with me.
There you go. An icon of success.
To remind me of to laugh when I'm stepping up on the stage.
Yes. Good place to start.
Yeah.
And how is your body feeling right now?
Really good.
Really good. You had no idea that was going to happen, did you?
No, absolutely no.
There it is again. Comes in waves, doesn't it?
Yes.
That's it. It's cleaning it all up now.
When I go back and I remember how I was floating above the stage, it was just funny.
That's it. It would be.
At the beginning, I was like, no, I don't want to float. Oh, no, please. No, broomstick.
And there it is. Did it all for you. That's it. There it goes. It'll continue. Got to clean the last bit out, right?
Yes.
All from fear to laughter.
Yes.
From strange to happy.
Very happy.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm glad it did.
Me too. Sound like you enjoyed it.
Oh, yes.
And probably the last place you would have looked to overcome your fear, right? To float on a broomstick. There it goes again.
Absolutely, yes.
That's it. There you go.
I would never imagine that.
Yeah.
In my life, I could sit here forever. It would never come up.
That's right. So how do you feel right now if you imagine yourself walking on stage?
probably have an image of a broomstick in my head.
Good place to start, right?
And I would have a biggest smile, if not giggle.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, it seems like you can talk about it a little bit better now too.
Yes.
Did you notice that?
Not really, but yeah. Maybe. No. Yes.
What do you think will happen if you jump on stage, you start talking, and the crowd's a little bit hard to get their attention?
I might tell them a story about my broomstick.
Tell them a story about your broomstick. What if you run out of words, though, and say the wrong thing and embarrass yourself?
Then I'll be just laughing.
Right. Just laughing. We're all human, aren't we?
Yes.
We're all going to say the wrong thing at some times.
Yes. I'll be just laughing. I might have a story how I overcome the fear.
Yeah. Interesting story, right?
Yes.
There it goes again.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah. So I wonder what this laughter and the broomstick have to do with the problem in its entirety.
I took the stage thing too seriously.
Took the stage thing too seriously.
Laugh about it, yes.
Yeah, and you missed out on the most important thing, right?
Having fun.
Having fun. And let me ask you this. Would you want to go see somebody who's too serious on stage?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. And the reason why I want to do the speech from stage is to have fun myself and give... I don't want to do comedy, but I want my audience to be relaxed and happy.
Yeah. What, you mean you want to enjoy the work you do? Wow.
Absolutely.
Who would have thought? All along taking it too seriously.
I took it too seriously, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That makes so much sense now.
Absolutely. Making sense now.
Yes. I'm really surprised it's a broomstick could do this to me.
Me too. Would have been the last place I would have looked.
Yes.
But there it is.
Yes.
And what about the pressure?
What pressure?
Yeah.
I can't feel pressure when I'm laughing.
Yeah.
The only pressure I'm feeling now is to stop myself from laughing so I can talk to you.
What a bad problem to have, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So now you've got a new thing to practice. How do I laugh and talk so much that people enjoy what I say?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
So what do you think would derail this for you?
Say again?
What do you think would derail this for you? What do you think would bring back those old fears or that old pressure?
I don't think there's a reason for it to come back. I've got a broomstick now.
Right. But, you know, speaking on stage is not easy. Could be speaking to hundreds of people who aren't listening to. Do you reckon a broomstick's enough for you?
I think that will be enough.
I think so too.
Just imagine if I just come up there and just tell them the truth that I just came up with a broomstick.
Yes. And let them decide, do they want to listen to this crazy lady talking about her broomstick?
I swear I have nothing to do with witches. So.
That's it. There we go. That's it. Maybe just a little, right?
Maybe just a little. Well, in this case,
little maybe. Enough to have fun anyway.
Yes.
To conjure a spell of laughter.
I know I can float on broomstick now. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another skill to add to the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's in my imagination, but it felt really cool.
I bet. And how's it feeling right now?
Really happy.
Very glad. So what happens when you think about the old problem? Well, what happens when you think about the last time you were on stage and the mouth went dry, you felt pressure, and you weren't having a good time? What happens when you think about those times?
Well, when you start saying to me, you feel pressure and mouth get dry,
mm-hmm.
I start feeling those feelings, and then I stood in a funny pose holding a broomstick.
Oh, right. You mean you're practicing now?
Yep.
That's it. There it goes. All connecting now.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna get myself a broomstick.
Hopefully you
I'm
can stop
sorry.
laughing enough to ask what you need for, right?
I'm sorry. I don't know where that's coming
Don't be
from.
sorry, it's a great thing. From fear to laughter. From pressure to broomsticks. Who would have thought? That's it. There you go. Now you
Yeah.
realize as well that whatever's happening right now will probably continue to happen, maybe for the rest of the day, maybe only for the next couple of hours, or it could even take days to settle in. And you want to know the good thing about that?
I'm gonna be giggling.
I think so. The more it settles in, the more you get from the process. The more it settles in, the better resources you find from the broomstick and feeling good. So great thing about having an unconscious mind, it'll do all this for you. Maybe even while you're out buying that broomstick, who knows? So it can only get better from here.
Yep. It feels really, really good.
I bet.
I'm already thinking, when do I get a broomstick from?
First step.
That's the first step.
Yeah. So let's imagine a week from now, you get invited to speak on stage on a various subject. How do you think that'll go for you?
Pretty good, because by then I'm gonna have my broomstick.
That's right.
It feels good.
Best buy a matching outfit, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Get the whole uniform. A cape might be best set.
That would be a bit pushy.
Yeah.
Imagine people just run away.
Yeah. Nice way to get your name out of the industry.
It's crazy woman on a broomstick.
Crazy woman on a broomstick. But she has some very interesting things to say.
Probably get more attention this way.
I think so. People might be too scared to run away. At least you'll have their attention. And then you can tell them the messages you've always wanted to say before the pressure, right?
Yes.
So you get to express yourself while laughing and knowing you've got a broomstick at your side.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So, any questions?
No, I think I'm just coming out of trance.
I know. So how did you find that experience? Very well done. Thank you for sharing. You did very, very well in that case. Quite an interesting way to do hypnosis. How did you feel about that process?
Don't remember much, but the broomstick and laughter.
Yes.
So when we just start talking, I don't even know when.
Yes.
I went into trance. It was really, really very fast.
Yes.
And at the beginning, when I found myself above the stage, I said, no, that's not where I want to go. That's scary. I don't want to be there.
Yes.
And then when you ask me what happened, I see this broomstick.
There it is.
And I don't know where that come from. And I was telling myself, no, I don't want a broomstick. I don't want to float. This is not it. I need to find something better than that, but I just couldn't help.
Interesting. So consciously you were saying, I want something better than that. But what did your unconscious mind do? Beat you to the punch, so to speak.
Yes.
The great thing about this process, and something you'll, as we break down this demonstration or the next lecture, you'll be able to listen back on this and just hear a very similar process we've taken you through before, but we're just guiding your attention in different ways. Now, the great thing that's occurred right here is whatever the unconscious mind decided for you in through symbolism of the broomstick will have some sort of hidden meaning for you. And that's the great thing about using symbols and using the emotions right now, using the emotional trance method that we did, by placing the attention on the negative feeling in this case. When we put enough attention on it and derail the negative feeling, what came out of that was, in this case, was a broomstick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whatever that means to you unconsciously, obviously your conscious mind will catch up to the fact and it'll all start to integrate. And whether that takes a couple of hours, a couple of days, I don't know. But that symbol of what came out as part of the hypnosis process we took you through will create a conscious meaning, which may give you some new steps, which may just burst through the problem altogether, or you'll just never experience the old way again. And that's the great thing about this process. by using the negative feelings, or almost blowing out the negative feeling by putting constant attention on it, and from there pops out this new way of being. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a lot of sense.
Excellent. So any questions for you?
No question, just want to say a comment, because the fear was so real, and I think you witnessed me speaking. So
yes, you can hear it.
Yes,
when you listen back, it was very hard for you to actually express the problem, but now it seems a lot easier. So that's therapeutic in itself.
Yes, but the whole idea is that I want to fix it in a serious way.
Yes, doesn't work like that, does it?
No.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear it. So your best bet, go out and buy a broomstick and see how this all comes together for you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for joining in on that. I hope you got a lot out. It was a new experience for you, and hopefully we'll get you on another demonstration very, very soon.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Beata.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.